exclusive details as to how the Action Congress of Nigeria, All Nigerian People's Party and Congress for Progressive Change, who were the legacy parties, teamed up to form a formidable political party since 2011 has emerged. Dr. Ahmed Kofi, a former chieftain of the defunct CPC, said it was Colonel Sambo Dasuki, immediate past National Security Advisor, who introduced President Muhammadu Buhari to the then leader of CPC to Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu prior to 2011 presidential election. After the election, Dasuki was later appointed National Security Advisor to President Goodluck Jonathan to the People Democratic Party on June 22, 2012. Kofi, according to PR Nigeria, said that together with Dasuki, Adamu, the current Minister of Education, Kaba Yusuf, publisher of Daily Trust, and Wada Maida, former Chief Executive Officer of News Agency of Nigeria, they visited Tinubu in Lagos before the 2011 general elections. In an interview in the Sunday Sun, Kofi said, "I was central to the negotiation of CPC and ACN, which later became APC. I was the one who led the team that went to negotiate with Bola Tinubu." Kofi, a self-professed revolutionary scholar, then added that APC as a party is just a coalition of various interests that came together to form a political party for the purpose of occupying political power. He said, "So if you look deeply and analytically, and you will find that actually it is not a political party because all sorts of various political interests have come in." Kofi, while speaking further, strongly maintained that the long-standing grudge existing between Buhari and Dasuki was purely over their military matter. But the fact of the matter is that Sambo Dasuki was the one who even introduced us to Tinubu because they were in exile together when Abacha was after them. You know, Abacha planned to deal with Sambo, so they were in exile together. Also, Sambo helped Tinubu's mother when he was military assistant to Babangida. And you know Sambo is a very brilliant person and a complete gentleman, he said. Kofi, a former director of research and strategy in the defunct CPC, revealed that Dasuki was the one who went between Buhari and Babangida because Babangida also assisted Buhari with money for his elections. He added, "And you know the whole campaign we did for Buhari in AMPP, it was with Sambo. It was Sambo who initiated this meeting. It was Sambo who was in between. He was the one who made the arrangements, and when we fly to Lagos, it was Sambo who made the necessary arrangements. But you know the military. It is just like what Adamu Siroma said in one of his many interviews. He said they said Buhari is unforgiving and said why should he not forgive? He overthrew a democratically elected government and put Shagari in detention. So if you are removed by the same people you used to overthrow Shagari, why should you complain?" Kofi then added, "I can tell you that all the campaigns we did around the country, Sambo was with us, and you know Sambo has a lot of networks. If you want a detribalized Nigerian, that is Sambo. You will see him so comfortable with every Nigerian regardless of your tribe, religion or whatever." It will be recalled that the ex-NSC, in an encounter with the Spy Master, a book written by a public relations professional, Mr. Yushua Shuaib, disclosed how he knelt before ex-governors of Osun and Lagos, Bisi Akande and Bola Tinubu, to accept Buhari as the joint presidential candidate of ACN and CPC in 2011. The book revealed that the merger failed to win the presidential election when Buhari rejected a joint ticket with Osinbajo as he chose Pastor Tunde Bakare instead as the running mate for 2011 elections. Similarly, Alhaji Mustapha Jokolo, who was the ADC to Buhari after the coup that toppled the government of President Shehu Shagari, in an interview in 2018 said the former NSA was a financier and facilitator facilitator of the 1983 military coup, which terminated Nigeria's Second Republic and installed Buhari as head of state. He said Dasuki, then a major in the army, played active roles through sourcing the funds for the coup that made Buhari the Buhari head of state in 1983. A lot of secrets here and there. A lot of secrets here and there. Let them continue. There's conspiracy in this country. They know how to do manipulation, to do calculation, collect money from here, do this, connect this one, connect this one, connect that one. You know, as we can see, it is a Buhari that even they had to. It's not as if it was a Tinubu that even went to look for Buhari. It is Buhari that went to look for Tinubu, because he could not even win. He tried 3 times. He didn't win. You can imagine that they were begging and kneeling down just to make sure that Tinubu agreed to them. And at the end of the day, he fell for that, and see what is happening. And the guy is still mature, not even trying to just make some comments. Of course, if you ask them, they'll begin to deny and all of that. But you know, once the center can no longer hold, you begin to hear different things. A lot of secrets that has been kept. You know, they'll begin to dig every of those out. But if these people who have governed in one way or the other, who think they are influential, I know this, I know that, but it is a shame to them. See the level of the country now. No meaningful development. They always brag, I'm influential, I'm this, I'm this, I'm that. It's just all about them. The foundation of this country is faulty. Honestly, it's really, really faulty. And the more people are coming, the more people continue to fall into that same faulty foundation. They are not ready to, nobody's ready to do anything. Even the younger ones, if you tell them, they will just say, me, I want to go there too. I want to go and cut my national cake. You know, everybody, you cut. As they are going, they are taking knife. They are taking all manner of things to cut their own national cake. And before you know it, they will become stronger. They will become wealthier, and they will not be using that same thing they stole from the masses, from the country's coffer, to oppress other people. They will tell you they are rich, they are this and that. Where did they get the money from? Tell me. Majority of them that are flaunting wealth, thinking they are influential, tell me which business have they done sequentially that will warrant all this money they are throwing up and down. Or I guess they will try to assign a oil block to themselves. At the end of the day, they will tell you they are rich, as if they have a brain to be able to put one or two things together so that they will be rich. If that kind of intelligence is there, why is it that the country is still where it is today? Go and check all those scholars, all those developed countries. Check out all of them. How many of them are living in wealth? It's still the same mentality, poverty mentality. It's unfortunate. See the way they were connecting themselves. They were connecting themselves here and there. It's unfortunate. Connecting themselves here and there, but not being able to do anything. But let's hear what people are saying. Someone said, then Tinubu should be very careful if that is so. Buhari is like a dog that has no regards to his owner. He seems not to be a conscientious man who will always reciprocate the gesture method to him. Every politician is involved in stealing money or the other, but by the way, how did you know PMB received stolen money, and how would he have known the money is his stolen money? So it is how, when you talk of integrity, no matter what, if you know some people that their ways are not clear, you don't even, if you have integrity, you don't go near them, because you can't tell us that you don't know. Just like I said, how many of them can you pinpoint, or can you even say, oh, this person made his money so in this manner, in a genuine way? They know all of them do themselves. So you not know, even as we are hearing a lot of things, and you want to mingle with such people, and you are telling us it's not aware, it's not aware. Okay, people will never understand the bond between Buhari and Tinubu. They are different from Obasanjo and Jonathan. Wait and see. Of course, there's more to it now. That is the only reason why I have vowed never to join politics. Politicians are heartless demons. What a big lesson. The very revealing interview with Dr. Bashar Kofi by the Sun newspaper has exposed Colonel Sambo Dasuki as a dangerous double agent. He was serving the PDP and at the same time helping in the formation of another political party. He even helped in sourcing for funds to bet APC. He craftily betrayed Goodluck Jonathan's trust and contributed to the downfall of the PDP. Thank God his reward was a long, lonely incarceration by the same man he helped. Traitor. So what is so important about this? Okay, why should Olisametu in prison while Dasuki is free walking outside? This is pure injustice. This country, unless the so-called people are wiped away and we the said we are future leaders, still fold our hands and watch these people destroy this country for us. That means the country is going nowhere. So guys, let us hear your opinion. What do you think from this whole thing? Leave your comment below and let's have your take. Thank you.